Welcome to Better English for You.
Dad, wake me gently.
Layla, good morning, my dear.
5 more minutes, Dad.
That is what you said yesterday.
Yesterday was a different 5 minutes.
Ha, very creative. Come on, sit up.
The blanket is so warm.
And the day is so short. Up you go.
Okay, I am sitting. Happy?
Thrilled. How did you sleep?
Deeply. Too deeply.
You went to bed late again.
I was reading.
What time did you finish?
11-ish?
11-ish is 11:30.
Ha, maybe.
We agreed on 10 o'clock.
The chapter was really good.
Books are always really good. That is why we have limits.
Limits on reading feels like a crime.
Limits on sleep deprivation feel like parenting.
You are funny in the morning.
I am funny all day. You are just awake for this part.
Ha, Dad, what time is breakfast?
Ready when you are. I made eggs.
With the herb?
With the herb.
Okay, 10 minutes.
I will be downstairs.
Dad,
Yes?
thank you for waking me gently.
I always wake you gently.
I know. I notice.
Good. Wash your face first. The cold water will help.
I know the trick.
I taught you that trick.
You taught me all the tricks.
Not all of them yet. Come down when you are ready.
10 minutes.
I am counting.
The morning walk.
Dad, why do you love this time?
Because the world belongs to us.
There is almost no one outside.
Exactly. No noise, no rush, just air and road.
And me complaining my feet are cold.
I told you to wear thicker socks.
I forgot.
Next Saturday, thicker socks.
Noted. Dad, what do you think about on these walks?
Everything. The week, the day ahead, you.
You think about me?
Every morning.
What kind of thoughts?
Whether you are okay, whether you are happy, what you need.
That is a lot of thinking about one person.
That is what being a parent is.
Does it ever get tiring?
Caring for someone you love? Never.
Even when I argue?
Especially then. Arguments mean you have things to say.
I have lots of things to say.
I have noticed.
Is that good?
It is very good. A quiet Layla worries me more.
Why?
When you go quiet, something is wrong.
You can tell the difference?
I have been reading you for 14 years.
That is a long book.
My favorite one.
Dad,
Yes,
do you ever worry about the future?
sometimes. But then I walk with you, and it feels manageable.
A morning walk is a solution?
Fresh air and good company usually are.
I think so too.
Race you to the corner?
You always lose.
That is not the point. Go.
Breakfast table conversations.
Layla, sit down. The eggs will get cold.
I was just getting juice.
I already poured it. Sit.
You think of everything.
That is my job.
What is on the plate?
Eggs, brown toast, a bit of tomato,
Why tomato?
color, and vitamins.
I do not like raw tomato.
You like it cooked.
This is raw.
Eat around it then. Or try one piece.
Fine. 1 piece.
How is it?
Okay. Not as bad as I remembered.
Taste changes.
You say that a lot.
Because it is always true.
What else changes?
Opinions. What matters to you. What does not.
Does what matters to me now matter less later?
Some things. Not all.
How do I know which?
Time shows you. That is one of its better qualities.
Dad, what did you eat for breakfast at my age?
Whatever my mother made.
Which was?
Usually bread and olive oil. Sometimes an egg if we were lucky.
Lucky?
We didn't always have much.
I never thought about that.
I do not tell it for sympathy. I tell it so you appreciate.
I do appreciate.
I know you do.
Dad, Your eggs are really good.
Thank you. Eat the other piece of tomato.
Ha! Pushing it now.
Always.
Dad worries about what she eats.
Layla, you barely touched dinner.
I was not very hungry.
You have said that 3 days in a row.
I eat at school.
What do you eat at school?
Lunch, the canteen.
What specifically?
Pasta, usually.
And before school?
I have toast.
That is not enough, Layla.
I feel fine.
How you feel and what your body needs are sometimes different.
That sounds complicated.
Your brain needs fuel to concentrate.
I concentrate fine.
You told me you felt tired in maths yesterday.
Maths is tiring.
Maths is tiring on a full stomach too, but less so.
Okay, I will eat more.
I am not asking you to eat more. I am asking you to eat enough.
What is enough?
3 proper meals, real food in each.
Real food meaning
Protein, vegetables, something that keeps you going.
like the dinner I did not eat.
Exactly like the dinner you did not eat.
Can I eat it now?
I kept it warm.
You kept it warm?
Of course.
You always do that.
Always.
Dad, I'm okay. I promise.
I believe you. I still worry.
Even when things are fine?
Especially when things are fine. It means I have time to notice the small things.
Your worry is a luxury.
That is one way to see it.
I will eat properly, starting now.
That is all I ask.
If you are late.
Layla, what time does school start?
8:30,
And what time is it now?
7:45.
And you have not had breakfast.
I will eat on the way.
I said this on Monday.
And I made it on Monday.
You made it with 2 minutes to spare.
2 minutes is on time.
2 minutes is almost late. There is a difference.
Dad, I will be fine.
Let me ask you something. What happens if you are late?
I get a late mark.
And then?
And then nothing, usually.
3 late marks, then a phone call home.
I know.
Do I need a phone call at work about lateness?
No.
So what is the simple solution?
Leave earlier.
Which means?
Wake up earlier.
Which means?
Put the book down earlier.
Ha! There it is.
The book again.
The book always.
Okay, 10 o'clock. Book down.
Genuinely.
Genuinely. I promise.
Good. Now take this.
What is it?
Toast wrapped in foil. For the walk.
You wrapped toast in foil?
Keeps it warm for 8 minutes.
You timed it?
School is 7 minutes away.
Dad,
Yes?
you are the best.
Go. You have 38 minutes.
Going. Thank you.
Walking to school together.
You do not have to walk with me, Dad.
I know. I want to.
My friends will think it is strange.
Which friends?
Any of them.
Do their fathers not walk with them?
No one's father walks with them.
Then I am setting a trend.
That is not how trends work.
What is your first lesson today?
English, then science.
Which do you prefer?
English. I like words.
You get that from your mother.
She loved English?
She could talk about anything. Beautifully.
I wish I had known her longer.
You were 7. You remember more than you think.
I remember her laugh.
Me too. First thing I remember.
What else?
The way she made tea. Very precise. Like a ritual.
I make tea the same way.
I know. I watch you.
Is that why you always smile when I make it?
That is exactly why.
I did not realize.
She would be so proud of you.
Do you think?
Without any doubt.
Dad, I like walking with you.
Even with the risk of setting trends?
Even then.
Good. Your school gate.
You are not coming in?
I will watch until you are through the door.
You always do that.
Have a good day, Layla.
You too, Dad.
Before you go out.
Where are you going?
To Sana's house. I told you this morning.
I know, I am just confirming.
Confirming or checking?
Both. Same thing in a parent's world.
Yes, Sana's. Homework and then maybe a film.
What time will you be home?
Before 7.
Not after 7.
Before 7. Exactly as I said.
Good. Take your phone.
Charged and in my pocket.
If you are going to be late, call, not message. Call.
Why call?
A call I answer immediately. A message I might miss.
Okay. Call if late.
Are you walking or taking the bus?
Walking. It is 15 minutes.
Stay on the main road, not the shortcut.
The shortcut is fine.
The main road is better. Humor me.
Fine. Main road.
Does Sana's mom know you are coming?
Yes, Sana told her.
Good. Have you eaten?
I had a snack.
Take these.
What are these?
Biscuits, in case you get hungry.
You made biscuits?
Yesterday evening.
I did not know you were baking.
You were studying. I did not disturb you.
Dad, you are very thoughtful.
I am a father. It comes with the title.
Not all fathers are like you.
I just try my best.
Your best is very good.
Go. You'll be late to Sana's.
Before 7, main road. Call if late.
Perfect. Have fun.
Talking about studies.
Lila, how is school really?
What do you mean by really?
I mean, beyond the standard fine that you give me.
Okay, maths is difficult.
How difficult?
I understand it in class, then at home it disappears.
That is a specific kind of difficulty.
What kind?
Understanding without retention.
I understand it, but cannot remember it.
Yes, very common. What does your teacher say?
She says practice every day.
Good advice.
I practice some days.
Some is not every.
I know.
What stops you on the other days?
Other homework, tiredness. Honestly, sometimes I just do not want to.
Thank you for the honest answer.
You said you wanted real.
I did. So let us talk about the not wanting to.
It feels too hard.
And when something feels too hard?
I avoid it.
Everyone does. But avoidance makes it harder.
I know. It gets bigger.
So what is the opposite?
Do it when it feels hard.
Start with 10 minutes. Only 10.
10 minutes of maths?
10 minutes every day, without exception.
That sounds small.
Small done daily beats large done rarely.
Every time?
Every time. Can you do 10 minutes today?
Yes.
Then we start there. I will sit with you if it helps.
You would sit with me for maths?
I would sit with you for anything.
Even if you don't know the maths?
I will learn it with you.
Huh. Okay. 10 minutes starting now.
Starting now.
Dad's advice before the exam.
Layla, eat something before you go.
I am too nervous to eat.
Half a banana then. Just something.
Okay, 1 banana.
How are you feeling?
Terrified.
That is normal. What is the exam?
English. The written paper.
Your strongest subject.
That makes it worse. What if I disappoint?
Disappoint who?
You, my teacher, myself.
You will not disappoint me.
How can you be sure?
Because you tried. I watched you.
What if trying is not enough?
Then we look at the result together and figure out what is next.
You are very calm.
One of us needs to be.
Huh.
Layla, listen to me.
I am listening.
When you sit down and see the paper, breathe first.
Before reading?
Before anything. 3 slow breaths.
And then?
Read every question twice before you write a word.
twice.
Once to understand, once to plan.
Okay.
And when you are stuck,
Move to the next question and come back.
do not sit frozen.
Move, come back.
Write something, even if you are unsure. A blank gives you nothing.
A guess might give something.
Not a guess. Your best effort.
My best effort.
That is all it ever is.
Dad, one more thing.
Yes,
Will you be thinking of me?
from when you walk in to when you walk out.
That helps.
Good. Now go.
After the results.
Layla, come sit with me.
I already know what you will say.
Sit anyway.
71.
In English. Your strongest subject.
I know.
How do you feel?
Embarrassed.
Why embarrassed?
Because I could have done better.
Could you have?
Yes, I rushed the last section.
Why?
I spent too long on the first question.
So you know exactly what happened.
I know, I planned badly.
And what will you do differently next time?
Watch the time. Divide it evenly.
That is the lesson.
But the mark is still 71.
71 and a lesson learned is better than 80 with no lesson.
You do not believe that.
I do believe it. I'm not saying 71 is the goal.
What are you saying?
That the knowledge of what went wrong is valuable.
If I use it,
Yes. If.
I will use it.
Good. Are you proud of any part of the paper?
The essay. I think I wrote it well.
What was the topic?
A person who influenced me.
And who did you write about?
You.
You wrote about me?
Yes.
What did you say?
That you taught me patience and how to think before reacting.
Huh. That is very kind.
It is also true.
Layla,
Yes.
71 is fine. The essay is better.
How to focus better.
Lila, I noticed you moved seats 3 times while studying.
I was trying to find the right spot.
The spot has not changed in a year.
My concentration keeps breaking.
How long can you focus before it breaks?
Maybe 15 minutes, then I get distracted.
By what?
Sounds, thoughts, my phone.
Let us take them one at a time.
Sounds first.
You like music while studying?
Sometimes,
Music with words or without?
with words.
That is the problem.
Really?
Your brain processes language. Music with words uses the same part.
They compete?
Yes. Try instrumental music. No words.
I will try. What about thoughts?
Keep a small notebook beside you.
For what?
When a thought comes, write it quickly and return to the work.
Not push it away?
Pushing it away uses energy. Writing it uses 1 second.
Then the thought is out of my head.
And you can return to it later.
Smart. What about the phone?
Face down. In the other room if needed.
The other room feels extreme.
Try face down first. See if you can resist.
And if I cannot?
Other room.
Huh. Okay.
One more thing. Set a timer.
For how long?
25 minutes, then 5 minutes off, then repeat.
That is a system.
It works for a lot of people.
Will it work for me?
Try it for a week, then tell me.
Starting tonight?
Starting in 5 minutes. Have a drink of water first.
Huh. Always water.
Always.
Life lessons over tea.
Dad, can I ask you a big question?
The bigger the better.
What is the point of all of it?
All of what?
School, work, the whole thing.
That is a very big question.
I told you.
What made you think of it?
I was watching an old man feed pigeons in the park.
And?
He looked so peaceful, like nothing worried him.
Maybe it does not. Maybe he learned not to let it.
Is that what all the working and studying leads to?
Partly, but also to things you build along the way.
Like what?
Skills, relationships, the ability to help people.
That is the point?
One version of it,
What is your version?
to live well, to be kind,
To leave things better than I found them.
That sounds simple.
Simple to say, hard to do consistently.
Did you figure it out?
I am still figuring it out at 42.
That is reassuring and worrying at the same time.
It should be reassuring
Why?
because it means you do not have to have it all figured out at 14.
Good. I do not.
Neither did I. Neither does anyone.
What is the most important thing you have learned?
That kindness costs nothing and changes everything.
That is your answer?
That is my answer. What is yours?
I do not know yet.
That is an honest and excellent answer.
You always find a way to make my not knowing feel okay.
Not knowing is the beginning of everything.
Good and bad, learning the difference.
Layla, tell me about Rania.
What about her?
You mentioned she did something in class today.
She told the teacher that Sarah cheated on the test.
Was it true?
No, she made it up.
Why?
Because Sarah got a higher mark than her.
And how did you feel watching that?
Sick.
Good.
Good that I felt sick?
Good that something in you recognized it as wrong.
Of course it was wrong.
Not everyone sees it. Some people would think Rania was clever.
How was lying clever?
It got attention. It possibly harmed Sarah.
Is that clever?
Short-term clever, long-term foolish.
Because people will not trust her.
And because she knows she lied.
Does that matter if no one else knows?
You always know.
You always know.
And that knowing shapes you. Small choices compound.
Compound?
Each small choice makes the next one easier in the same direction.
Good choices make good choices easier.
And bad choices make bad choices easier.
That is a little frightening.
It is also freeing, because it means every choice matters.
What did you do when things like this happened at school?
I made choices I am not proud of, and choices I am.
Which do you remember more?
The ones I am not proud of. They taught me the most.
What did Sarah do today? I told the teacher it was not true.
Did you really?
Yes.
That was brave.
It felt scary.
Brave things usually do.
Choosing friends wisely.
Layla, tell me about your friends at school.
There are quite a few.
Who are you closest to?
Sana, and a new girl, Priya.
What is Priya like?
Very clever. Quiet at first. Funny once you know her.
What made you start talking to her?
She was sitting alone in the library. I sat next to her.
Good instinct.
She knows a lot about art.
And Sana?
Sana I have known since year 7. She is loyal.
That is the right word for a friend.
Loyal?
The most important quality.
More than funny or clever?
Funny fades. Clever helps you. Loyal stays when things are hard.
Has a friend ever been disloyal to you?
Yes.
What happened?
He told a secret I shared in confidence.
That is a real betrayal.
It was. And it taught me to choose carefully.
How do you choose carefully?
Watch how they treat others, not just you.
Why others?
How someone treats a stranger tells you more than how they treat a friend.
Because they want you to like them.
They have no reason to be kind to a stranger.
That is smart.
Also, how do you feel after spending time with them?
Good or bad?
Good friends leave you feeling better, not worse.
I always feel better after Sana.
Then Sana is a good friend.
Dad, what about people who are fun but not quite trustworthy?
Enjoy their company in a group. Do not share your secrets.
2 levels of friendship.
Many levels, and that is fine.
I never thought of it that way.
Now you have a framework.
Dad's comfort when she is upset.
Layla, your light is off, but I can hear you are awake.
I am fine.
Can I come in?
Okay.
What is going on?
Nothing.
Nothing is not nothing tonight.
I had a hard day.
Tell me,
My friends were talking without me at lunch.
what do you mean without you?
I arrived late. They had a conversation they did not tell me about.
What kind of conversation?
About a party. I was not invited.
Ah,
It feels stupid to be upset about a party.
it is not stupid. Feeling left out is real.
I smiled and acted like it was fine.
And it was not fine.
No,
You were brave to hold yourself together.
I felt foolish,
For which part?
caring so much.
Caring is not foolish.
It hurts when you care.
Yes, but the people who stop caring stop connecting.
Is the hurt worth it?
Always. Even this hurt tonight.
How?
Because tomorrow you will know which friendships are real.
And which are not.
That knowledge is valuable, even when it is painful.
Dad, did you ever feel left out?
Many times.
And
And I survived, and found people who chose me fully.
did it take long?
Too long, but it happened.
Okay,
Try to sleep now,
stay a little?
as long as you need.
After hearing her problem,
Layla, I have been thinking about yesterday.
The party thing?
Yes. How are you today?
Better.
Good. I want to say something.
Okay.
I will not tell you what to do about your friends,
You always say that.
because it is always true. They are your relationships.
But you have opinions.
I have observations. Different thing.
What are your observations?
A friendship where you have to wonder if you belong is tiring.
Is it supposed to be effortless?
Not effortless, but the effort should go into the friendship, not into wondering about it.
Wondering where you stand.
Yes, that wondering is exhausting.
It is.
Have you spoken to Sana?
She texted last night. She said she did not know I was left out.
Do you believe her?
I think so. She sounded genuine.
Genuine matters.
The other girl organized it. Sana was just there.
Then your anger is at the right place.
I am not sure I am angry. Just sad.
Sadness is often cleaner than anger.
What does that mean?
Anger looks for blame. Sadness just feels the loss.
I feel the loss.
Of what?
The feeling that everyone liked me equally.
That was always an illusion.
I liked the illusion.
Most people do. Reality is better, though,
Because it is true.
because it tells you who your real people are.
Sana is my real people.
Then hold on to her.
I will.
And Layla,
Yes?
you are someone's real people too. Do not forget that.
building her confidence.
Dad, I cannot do the presentation tomorrow.
Why not?
I will forget everything. I will look stupid.
Have you practiced?
Many times.
Then you know it.
In my room, I know it. In front of 30 people, I will not.
Give it to me now.
What?
Present to me right now. Start.
Here? In the living room?
I am an audience of one. Start.
Okay. My presentation is on climate change and local action.
Good start. Keep going.
Climate change is caused by excess greenhouse gases. These trap heat in the atmosphere.
Clear. Continue.
We can reduce this by changing habits at home and in communities.
Stop. What habits specifically?
Reducing energy use, eating less meat, using public transport.
Good detail. Continue.
Local councils can also plant trees and create green spaces.
And
That is the main body. I have a conclusion.
give the conclusion.
Change happens through individual action and collective will. Both are needed.
That was excellent.
Really?
Clear, structured, confident.
I did not feel confident.
You did not feel it, but it showed.
It showed?
Yes, your voice was steady, your points were clear.
My hands were shaking.
Nobody sees shaking hands. They hear a voice.
Mine was steady.
Completely.
I practiced not letting it shake.
And it worked.
Huh, it actually worked.
Confidence is a skill, not a feeling.
A skill?
You build it by doing the thing afraid.
I have done that many times.
You are more confident than you think you are.
Maybe.
Definitely. Tomorrow will prove it.
Going to the market together.
Ready?
Ready. Do we have the list?
In my pocket. Do you want to see it?
Yes. Let me hold it.
You can be in charge of the list today.
Really?
You read it out and check things off.
Okay. Vegetables, bread, chicken, rice, eggs, and oil.
Basic essentials.
And the herbs.
I wrote them separately.
Mint, coriander, and parsley.
You love the smell of the herb stall.
It is the best smell in the whole market.
Agreed.
Dad, how do you know if a vegetable is fresh?
Color, firmness, and smell.
How firm?
Press gently. If it gives too easily, it is old.
Like the tomatoes last week.
Yes, those were past their best.
I would not have known.
Now you will.
What about the chicken?
From the butcher, not the pre-packed section.
Why the butcher?
Fresher, and he knows where it comes from.
Does that matter?
It does to me.
Can I come with you to the butcher?
Of course.
I have never been in a butcher's.
Time to change that.
What do I say?
Let me order first. Watch. Then you can try next time.
Okay.
We have everything on the list.
All checked off.
Good job.
Next time I can order the chicken too.
Next time, you can do the whole list.
Ha, promotion.